do today a Vietnamese raw beef salad. So for those of you who wanted to know how to eat raw meats, this is a wonderful salad that's been used in Vietnam for millennia. People have eaten it, enjoyed it, and so on. We're going to make it with a slightly Pacific twist. And so what I'm using is cucumbers. So if you want to come up close and look at the ingredients, Seema. My daughter is filming. Thank you, Seema. We've got cucumbers, we've got capers, we've got some pickled ginger, we've got some wonderful ripe heirloom tomatoes that Sunshine gave me, some mint from the garden, some of Dr. Cowan's garden powders, which is this is a great place to put it in. And here is from Bel Campo some raw beef. I have chopped it up as fine as I could. Rather than eating ground beef, it's a better idea to get a hunk of meat and grind it up yourself, because then you know what kind of cut you're getting. This is part of the neck. I have sliced it up really, really well, and here's the meat. I also have parsley, which is a very rich source of vitamin C. I have a generous 2.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. I have about a teaspoon and a half of honey. This is raw honey. So raw. This is very raw food. And in my salad bowl, I have fresh garlic that we made in our community garden. Thank you, Sunshine. She got me some garlic, a nice red onion, kind of sweet, but delicious. Sweet but delicious. And so it adds a lot of zest to the salad. And I'm going to add some cayenne. This is my little tube of cayenne and salt, and I use that to spritz over raw eggs, over any foods that I'm eating. So I'm gonna now mix everything, starting with the raw beef. So I'm just going to use my hands and putting the raw beef in, putting in the lemon juice, putting in the tomatoes, which are absolutely beautiful, putting in the crunchies, all the crunchies. So you're gonna get bursts of flavor. Who should be eating this food? If you're pregnant, this food means, if you eat food like this, it means you don't need to supplement with minerals and vitamins and enzymes. You're getting all of those in your food. So if you eat raw foods, folks, you don't need to buy supplements. Supplements are made from industrial garbage, most of them. So they go to Kellogg's or Procter & Gamble or whoever, General Foods, the food companies, and get their byproducts using extremely toxic means to extract these vitamins and minerals from these byproducts. And here you're getting live enzymes, you're getting all your a lot of B12, you're getting vitamin C, you're getting vitamin A, and we are going to add to this some melted raw butter. So it's going to be a fat-laden, protein-laden, absolutely delicious salad. So this, I just warmed up the butter and I added that. I'm gonna add some honey for sweetness. And again, this is raw honey, which is very rich in enzymes, very rich in proteins, very different than cooked honey. This is parsley, so a generous amount of parsley. This is thyme from the garden, mint from the garden. And now I'm gonna commingle. I'm gonna mix everything. So the juices of the vegetables are going to soften up the meat. And what you do is you mix it up thoroughly, and you wait a little bit for the flavors to mingle, for the meat to soften up. And I'm gonna add some cayenne, a little bit of cayenne and salt, and it will be absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna taste a little bit of this, and you squeeze it a little bit. I'm squeezing it to get a little bit of the water out of this. And then the final thing I'm going to do is add some nut powder, like ground nuts or walnuts, or if you're in California, you can do almonds, whatever the fresh nut of the season is. So I'm gonna go into the refrigerator and look for my ground nuts. And here are the ground nuts. So I'm gonna add ground peanuts this time. These are organic ground peanuts that I get from Azure Standard. I grind them up, and I'm gonna use a generous quantity of these. Okay, and a little bit of Dr. Cowan's powders, green powders. So this is a very, very nutrient-rich, nutrient-dense, and a delicious way to eat your raw meats, your salads. It's very digestible because it's got lemon juice, etc. What kind of people should eat this? Pregnant women, people who are malnourished, people who are having a hard time gaining weight or losing weight, strangely enough, people with cancer, people with celiac disease, people with gut dysbiosis or irritable bowel syndrome, people with Crohn's, colitis,